Today is Tuesday, August the 3rd. And this video is going to be kind of short. This video is just to kind of tell y'all kind of what's going on this week. I did buy some stuff from the Dollar Tree, but I'm running a little bit behind. And so, yeah, so this is going to have to be kind of quick. I will kind of do another video of the things that I have bought, because this week is Kayla's birthday week. So excited. Our little boy will be 5. Goodness, Lord have mercy. I cannot believe that this boy is 5 already. So, anyhow, this week is Caleb's birth week, so we will be having him a party this coming weekend. It's just gonna be for us. I was kind of planning on like doing like a big party, but you know what, I have not been feeling very good. Caleb has not been feeling good the last week or so. He's been either throwing up or is coming out the other end, and it seems like every time we give him eggs, it's one or the other. So I don't know exactly why that's happening, but it is happening. So we are trying to keep eggs away from him. So I don't know if he's coming down with like an allergy toward it, or maybe he's got too much in his system, because since Mimi has chickens and they've started laying eggs, he eats a lot of boiled eggs because he absolutely loves them. So I'm not exactly sure why he's getting sick, but he is. So, and my allergies are messing up. My nose is running and sneezing and the sinus drainage and all that. So I'm just kind of black. So we're not going to do a party this year. Just for the fact of there's a lot going on right now with just us not feeling all the greatest and stuff like that. So we're just going to have it at the house, and maybe next year, if nothing happens, maybe next year we can actually have him like a big party, or we may wait until he turns 10 to do like a big party. I was wanting to do parties on like the main years, like 1, 5, 10, stuff like that. But life happens, and we can't really control things that happen. So it is what it is. And Caleb may remember some of it, but just as long as he gets his presents and his cake, boy's really not going to care. So, parties and stuff is more like for us parents. So, until they get a little bit older. So that's what we're going to end up doing. And then also this week, yesterday was Labor Day, so happy Labor Day to everyone. So me and Elaine was off yesterday, and so I will be working today, tomorrow, and Thursday of this week. And then Friday, Caleb has a doctor's appointment with his pediatrician. It will be his 5-year checkup. So hopefully everything goes good. Within the next week or so, we will be having our follow-up visit with Dr. F, and we will be talking to her about possibility of upping his medication, because ever since we've gotten his medication filled this last time, after Walmart making us wait a week before they gave it to us, something has not been quite right with Caleb and his medicine. He acts like he's not on it. And even the clonidine is not, he's sleeping pretty good, but even that 5 o'clock clonidine is not calming him down like it normally does. So I don't know if something's just kind of happened and like the medicine's not working, or if maybe it's just the fact that since he didn't have it for almost a week, something happened within his body, and so now it just needs to be upped, because now it is like his body got reset, so to speak, if that makes sense. I can't really, I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't find the correct words to actually explain what it is I'm trying to say. That's why, like, when me and my mom talk about this stuff, like, she's like, well, it's just, and I'm like, I know exactly what you mean. I can't put it into words either. But like, that's how me and her communicate, because she can't find the correct words. I can't either. We just kind of spitball it and we're like, oh, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel the same way. So, but you guys don't know me well enough to really understand. So I am trying to explain it a little bit better for you guys. But that is something that we are going to have to talk to her about and see kind of like what she's thinking as to like what happened and why all of a sudden Caleb is acting like he's not on any type of medications. And like, Caleb has like hit me before, but it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it's normally like when he just gets when he's on his medicine, he really just doesn't really do that too often to me, because he knows better. Like, he's like, oh, I better not. But like Sunday when we were at church, I had went and got the kids because, you know, Sunday school was over, but the church service was still kind of going. They were going to do some baptism. So I just went and got them. We sat down on the pew, and Caleb was wanting to go and talk to the pastor. And he was up there, you know, doing the baptism. So I told Caleb, I said, you can't do that. He's busy. He's working. You can't go talk to him. We have to wait. But, you know, if this goes on too long, of course, you know, we have to leave. You know, we may not be able to talk to him today. And that completely made him so mad at me. It wasn't even funny. And he told me, he says, I want to go talk to that man. And I said, well, Caleb, that's pastor. You call him pastor. And I was like, he's like, well, I want to go talk to him. I said, I understand, but we can't right now. I said, you can tell he's busy. He's working. You can't go up there and talk to him right now. And little boy decides to slap me in my face. Like, he popped me in my face. I want to go talk to him now. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Like, that's the first time Caleb has ever actually really done that in that way. And it was very much like he was like a totally different person. And I was like, it totally caught me off guard. Even Elena saw it happen, and Elena was sitting here going like, oh, like, it scared her, because it really caught me, like, me and her both off guard. And so, of course, after that, I decided it was time to go. So, there's just something about the medicine. It's just not working right now. And I just don't know entirely why. So, I'm going to talk to her and see what it is. It could just be the fact that since he's getting older, and since he's getting older, his body's changing, it just needs to go ahead and be upped. And so that's probably what's going on. It's just this dose is just not working anymore. And since he was off of it for so long, and then now we're trying to do it again, his body's sitting here going like laughing. I was going like, that's not enough to help. And so that's what I'm thinking is going on. It just needs to be upped a little bit. So, sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit. So, anyhow, like I said, I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have Caleb's doctor's appointment. And Thursday, on the way home, I have to actually go into the big town. Ugh, and I don't want to. Because I do have to go by his old pediatrician and get a copy of their shot records. To give to the new pediatrician, because something about the system that they use, they actually can't view their shot records since it's, you know. And so I had to go pick that up. I have to do that Thursday because his appointment's at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I don't think I will have time to run by there before we go to his appointment. I'm not sure. I may try, but I don't know if I particularly want to chance it. And then of course Friday, I'm not working because I got to take him to his appointment. And then Saturday, we're going to do Caleb's little party there at the house. I'm trying to talk a line into, either taking them across the street to where all the concrete is. Or take them maybe to the park and let them run around and play for a little bit while I get the house ready. You know, because since I did buy decorations, I do want to put them up and then just keep them for like maybe next year or whenever, because, you know, these are things that we can even use for Elena if we wanted to. So, so we're going to do that. And, okay, I'm doing good on time. So, and then that will also give me times. There are a couple of different options for like his cake that I want to do. I'm going to let Caleb pick it out. It's either going to be like a white cake that we saw, or like one of the like the cookie cakes, because Align saw that and he's like, "Oh, I'd like to have that. Let's get him that." And I'm like, "This ain't about you. This is about Caleb." And he's like, "Oh man." So yeah, so Align wants that, or he can do some cupcakes. Now, if he picks the actual cake, then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy some actual cake decorating things. And on top of the cake, they've got these huge just dollops of icing. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take that off and put like some decoration like on the top, because his theme for this year is Hot Wheels and like Lego blocks, because those are the two main things that he's really into right now. And so we're gonna kind of going to put them together. I'm going to take some of his little Lego blocks and kind of stick them together, make them tall, and then I'm going to try to put one of his cars on top of it to make it look like it's on a lift. We also, my Graham's got him a ramp, so we're going to put that up like onto the side and make it look like a car's trying to jump the cake. And me and Align ourselves have some duplicate minifigs. We collect minifigs, and we've got a buttload of duplicates. So I'm going to take some of the duplicates and put those on the cake as well to make it look like it's trying to like work on them and, you know, stuff like that. So just going to kind of combine the two. So you can't really do that if I have the dollops. I may take like one of the dollops and like make my own. I'm thinking about maybe taking like some of that extra icing and making kind of a dollop on the side and make it look like a car like ran into it. I'm not exactly sure what it is I'm going to do yet. But I just want to go and get like some like, just like the icing like that you use that you can write with. And I'm probably going to make like a little road on there, you know, just some little squiggly lines to make it look like a road and stuff like that. So just kind of personalize it and make it his, since we're not getting like a big cake. Because since we're not doing a big party, I'm not getting a big cake, because that's going to sit in my fridge until it starts molding, and I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. So, also some of the things that I did get today at Dollar Tree, which I will end up showing you guys. I'm going to try showing y'all this later this afternoon if I have time. Is I got him some more presents, and then I also got some little snacks and stuff for him. I did not know that they still made Pop Rocks, but apparently they do. So I got some Pop Rocks for the kids for Saturday, because I thought that they might like that. Caleb might have a freak out, but yeah. The other thing is Thursday or Friday. I might do it Friday after his doctor's appointment. Is gonna go shopping and get all of our groceries. That way we don't have to go out Saturday and do that. And then Alina's gonna try to record some throughout the week, so he doesn't have to do any recording or anything on Saturdays. That way we can spend more time as a family versus us having a quick little party and him having to get on and record. And so we're trying to get everything up out of the way. Also, at some point in time during this week, I have to go to Walmart completely by myself and see if I can find a Batman. Because I introduced Caleb to the Batman Lego movie. And now little boy is obsessed with Batman. And so he wants a Batman. Now, some of the things, I did find a little minifig. It's not Lego, but it's just a little minifig of Batman at the Dollar Tree. So I got that. I also got him a little squeezy plushy thingy. It's like this big of Batman. But he has a big Spider-Man as well as a big Iron Man. And I'm going to see if I can find him a Batman. Hopefully I can find one, because he has been begging for it. He even asked me the other day. He said, "Mommy, can I have Batman for my birthday?" And I was like, "Oh, I hope so. Hopefully I can find it." So the good thing about where we are, there are several Walmarts within like a 30-minute radius. We can go to Town L, which we don't go there all that often, but we still can. We can also go to Town P. We can go to Town B. We can go to another Town L. We can go to Town S. Like, there are, like, so many, towns. Like, that's 5 right there that I can go to try to find one. So, if I can't, then I will have to order it off Amazon. Hopefully, it'll get here in time. But probably not. So, anyhow, sorry, I know that's a lot of towns. So, sorry about that. So anyhow, I am fixing to have to run in here and get clocked in. And this is a little bit longer than what I was wanting it to be, but I kind of got off track a little bit. So, sorry about that. So, anyhow, I'm going to try to make a video tonight. If not, I will try to maybe make some other videos Friday when I'm not working and not so busy, because this week's going to be pretty hectic. So, with that being said, we are off, and we will talk to you guys next time.